You know, they made Jake a damn coon in that movie, but you can saute it, flame broil it, boil it, oil it, you know.
Like I said, Jake is just lazy. There's many ways you could do your
culinary art.
Yeah,
it's an art.
Being creative, man.
Yeah.
We supposed to be gods up on the planet, man.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Jake just eat fried chicken all the damn time, man.
That's it.
You know, and end up in fat heart attacks and high blood pressure and all that, man. Yeah. Go ahead.
And the swan, and the pelican, and the gear eagle, and the stork.
Yeah. Stork. Yes. You ain't never heard of stork burgers in a restaurant. That's why you know all these heathens are catered to serving what Jake likes. We the salt of the earth.
Yeah, yeah.
If we like stork, it'll be stork on the menu, man.
Yeah.
If we like pelicans and all that, that'll be surely on the damn menu, man.
It'd be pelican beige burgers.
They even had lion burgers, but they ain't gonna serve that to Jake. Jake ain't fucking with no lion burgers, man.
Place now. They knew that they were serving them that.
Yeah.
Ostrich burgers.
Ostrich burgers. Yeah. Ostrich burgers and shit, man. Hey, some Jake, I forget who. Yeah, go ahead.
The heron, after her kind.
I think that's another rabbit or whatever. Rodent. Go ahead.
And the lapwing, and the bat.
And the bat.
Woo!
Uh-oh. The bat. What are they eating to make that coronavirus come out, man? The bat, man. Yeah. You're supposed to eat no damn bats, man. Bats will look like rats with wings and shit. Why would you want to eat a bat? And the way they fly and they related to Draculas and shit like that, and vampires. Why would you want to eat a damn rat? I mean, a bat, man.
Yeah, that's why Moab ain't got no damn hero. Yeah. That's why Batman ain't a fucking Moabite, man. You ain't supposed to eat the bat, man. Yeah. The Batman is Esau, or even could be Jake. He ain't never Moab, stupid ass. Yeah. He'll eat the bat. Shit. Now, you ain't supposed to eat the bat. The bat is nocturnal. That's how you know the Moab go through straits to get them bats, because it's hard to find them. They nocturnal, they deep in a fucking underground cave. That's how you know Moab is a fucking demon, because they'll go, how do you even find a bat? Like, how the fuck do you even go up in there? Because you know how you get chicken, you have a chicken on the farm, you get the beef on the farm. We see why these places is filled with beef and chicken. Because you know there's certain places gonna get them. How the hell you get a bat? You gotta be a damn demon to go find where the bats is at, man.
And they probably somewhere underground. They probably having bat fest like Moab. We wouldn't if it wasn't Most High didn't allow YouTube to come out. We wouldn't know Moab was eating bats and shit. You know all these abominable things. Putting rats in the food and all that.
Yeah. Go ahead. Eating the dog.
Eating dogs. Yeah. Oh, and go ahead and start mentioning. Go ahead.
All fowls that creep, going upon all fours.
Going upon all fours, man. Go ahead.
Shall be an abomination unto you.
Read that again.
All fowls that creep, going upon all four.
Yep, go ahead.
Shall be an abomination unto you.
Go ahead.
Yet these may ye eat of every flying, creeping thing that goeth upon all four.
Go ahead.
Which have legs above their feet, to leap with all upon the earth.
So you know, you might see a locust. A woman might be scared of a locust, but you can eat a locust. John came eating honey and locusts. Right. So that's how you know you can't listen to these women. They don't know what's abominable or not, man. They'll be like, "Ooh, you nasty." No, you can eat that, man.
But then you got this black ass nigga woman, a demon, eating a fucking crocodile. Yeah. But you mad at Jake when we like, hey brother, hey, let's go get some venison. What? Let's go get some moose. That's all. Yeah, we talk about goat. Like, that's the least of the things I can mention. Yeah. You'll mention lamb, which is lawful to eat. You crazy. But nigga gonna eat some fucking crocodile, man. What the fuck? You ain't supposed to eat him.
Pretty lamb, you ain't supposed to eat.
Eat
Christ was a lamb. You ain't supposed to eat lamb.
Hey, I heard a damn nigga woman ate a damn electric eel. You should have shocked your stupid ass, man. They'll eat some outlandish stuff.
They'll be, and you know that's why the Most High had to put the law in there. Because we mix, we in the presence of these nations and influenced by these nations. Yeah. So the Most High said, hey, I know y'all not those kind of people. I'm going to put it in there anyway. Hey, you know?
And that's beautiful how you started off that chapter. It said, Moses and Aaron, speak ye unto the children of Israel. Yep. You go back to children, it's sons. Yep. We ain't supposed to listen to our women. They supposed to listen to us. Yep. Like, no, this is what we eat. This is what we don't eat. Yep. That's what it's supposed to be, man. But a lot of these niggas eating fucking crocodile and possum and goddamn raccoon because your fucking woman told you to eat it. But no, we're going to eat what the Heavenly Father say eat.
That's right.
If you eat the other thing, well, your ass going to get coronavirus. And you going to fucking drop dead.
And all those other diseases that come with it.
And all diseases that come with bubonic plague comes from these animals. Swine flu. All these pestilences come from these unclean animals. You know?
Go ahead. Bird flu, go ahead.
Bird flu,
Even these of them ye may eat, the locusts after his kind.
The locusts that we're able to eat locusts. So, you know, why won't they eat locusts instead of the damn bat and shit? Because they heathens, man. Woo. They heathens, man. Most High said, "What diet for self, give it to the heathens, man." You know? Most High don't care about the heathens, man.
Salaki, I took French class. You know how they talk about that escargot shit? That's fucking snails and shit.
Yeah.
But not one of these fucking places will you walk in and be like, hey, we offer locusts on the menu if you want that. Yeah. Like, that's a lawful thing, but you go into these places, he's don't ever offer the lawful stuff. Yep. He'll offer you fucking snails and goddamn frog legs and shit, monkey brain and shit. But not locusts, not the clean fishes, not the clean fowls, like the chicken.
And what are locusts known to eat? The crops.
The crops. They known to eat all greenery.
Yeah. So they, you know, it ain't like they eat like abominable things like the pig and stuff.
Yeah, they ain't like flies eating shit.
Exactly.
They eating the green. They ain't eating
so that's what the Most High called us to be holy people, man. To be not partakers of these things that the heathens do, man. That's what makes us. That's one of the reasons what make us special and holy, man. So the law, it couldn't be done away with, man. That's what separates us from these heathens, man. Go ahead.
And the bald locust after his kind, and the beetle after his kind.
The beetle after his kind, go ahead.
And the grasshopper after his kind.
The grasshopper, you can eat grasshoppers after his kind. Go ahead. And these are all things that go eat off the crops and fields, and they be in the grass, man. Produce. Not some animal that's eating dog guts and all that, and bodies and all that.
So I got a question though.
And mud, you know.
If there's nothing else to eat, it says you food it. You know what I'm saying? For sure, God doesn't want you to go hungry. So you know what I'm saying.
Well, but you have to remember Moses and the children of Israel in the wilderness. They ate spiritual manna. They were fed, you know.
And I was just about the thing where you was talking about the grasshoppers. Jake ass be sleeping in the goddamn countryside and say Esau fucking besieging the city. You hear a damn cricket outside, go find his ass. You can eat him. The Most High just provided you something to eat. But you in there listening to the damn crickets outside and shit. You can go out there and eat his ass. But Jake ass is thinking about swine and female and shit.
Are you gonna eat the cricket?
You can eat him.
No, just because you can eat it, are you going to eat it though?
Yeah, if the Most High provides it, I'm going to eat it.
Right,
just like the quail that reigned in the wilderness. Lord said eat that. Don't eat
if you can't find it, right? Like for example, because if y'all watch me all the time, I'll probably say
I know where you're getting to.
You know what I mean?
But that's faith.
It's about faith.
It's about faith, man. You will eat. It says the elect will eat. If you have faith in the Most High, something's going to happen to where you're able to eat, man.
But then how people in this day and age with technology, you feel me, sit there and manipulate, you feel me, and deviate $1 and just to fuck with somebody, right? Yeah. When they do this, you know what I'm saying, that's going against God, and you feel me, I don't care who's whatever, you know what I'm saying. I love my God, you know what I'm saying. And so when people sit there, you feel me, fuck with people behind God or religion, you know what I'm saying, and say, oh well, he's this. Well, who is you to sit there and judge their think that you're my God?
Let me tell you something though. You know what? People don't, like we said, people don't know that you can eat locusts. They looking at a menu of beef. They want beef. They want meat. They carnivore. They want meat. So I'm just saying. By
design, you feel
by that time,
we're not even supposed to be carnivalistic.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. By that time, if you're carnal, you're gonna kill somebody for a hamburger when you didn't even have to do that. It's a bunch of locusts. And whatever that's to your exposure, but people ain't gonna be thinking that because they so programmed to believe that meat is the only thing to eat on the earth.
No, you know what I'm saying.
Go ahead.
Well, I'm saying about having faith in that situation. So 2 Ezra 2:27. Be not weary For when the day of trouble and heaviness cometh,
when the day of trouble and heaviness is coming, even in a famine, go ahead.
Others shall weep and be sorrowful.
Others shall weep and be sorrowful, go ahead.
But thou shalt be merry and have abundance.
You shall be merry and have abundance, man. You got to believe that. And you got to be, and that's what prayer is about. That's what having faith is about, man. Things that, the evidence of things, the hope for things, what is the faith? The substance of things hoped for, evidence of things unseen, man.
It's in the Old and New.
Go ahead.
It reiterates it in the New. And the brother got a precept.
Go ahead.
Matthew 3 and 4. And the same John had his raiment of camel's hair and leather girdle about his loins, and his meat was locusts and wild locusts and wild honey.
So that's what the Lord provided for him, and he was a man of the Lord, a forerunner of our Lord and Savior, the Messiah. And it said, what was he eating in the wilderness? Was he eating swine or something? Yeah. No, he's eating wild honey and locusts, which is something lawful that we read in the law, the Torah, that you can eat. See, the Lord is always going to provide for him. Yeah. Just like when Elijah was on the run. Who fed him in the wilderness? Ravens. He didn't eat the ravens. He ate what the ravens came and fed him.
She's crazy.
You see? So here it is.
So that's the faith, man.
That's the faith.
Everybody gonna be running past everybody to get to that meat. Right. Or kill somebody for a hamburger bet. You didn't pass up a whole crop of locusts you could have eaten. That the Most High put there for you. Like, I gotta send somebody down to tell them that we can eat locusts.
In this day and age, right? In this day and age,
I got
right?
Well, one more question, and then we'll get back
in this
to
day and age, you feel me? References to certain things, you feel me? Deviate and stipulate different things for individuals, you feel me? Elsewhere, right? So what's lawful and unlawful, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? How the manipulation has happened through time, you feel me? Because things has been preserved, you feel me? How they should be. So man's perception of the Torah, you feel me? The Holy Scriptures, that's his goals.
We know, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But it says also in the Scriptures, you're not supposed to worry about the tomorrow. You know, today, because that's gonna come. Like you don't know what you Most High gonna do for you. You gotta just build yourself up in the spirit and pray and hope and have faith, and then tomorrow will take care of itself.
That's right.
So we're not worried about if we're not able to eat. We're worried about today serving the Most High, man.
And man shall not live by bread alone.
But every word of the Most High.
Yeah, that's it. And I got one more precept.
Thank you, gentlemen.
This is Psalm 37 and 25. This is David speaking. And this is Psalm 37 and 25. I have been young, and now am old, yet have I not seen the righteous forsaken, nor his seed begging bread.
Or seed
begging bread.
Begging bread, man. Yeah. So that means it's going to be all right, man. We're not contemplating because that
righteous.
Yeah, and righteous.
And the righteous.
It's the righteous.
The righteous.
Yeah. So we're not getting nervous and throwing off about what we is not going to be around or famine and all that, man. Most High has taken care of that already, man. He already said in the scripture. Go ahead.
Yeah. Back in Leviticus 11 and 23.
Yep.
But all other flying creeping things which have 4 feet shall be an abomination unto you. And for these ye shall be unclean. Whosoever touches the carcass of them shall be unclean even until the even.
You're not even supposed to touch the carcass. Go ahead.
And whosoever beareth aught of the carcass of them shall wash his clothes and be unclean until the even.
Yep.
And the carcass.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Keep prayer, man. Go ahead.
And the carcasses of every beast which divideth the hoof, and is not cloven-footed, nor cheweth the cud, are unclean unto you.
Yep.
Every one that toucheth them shall be unclean.
Yep.
And whatsoever goeth upon his paws, among all manner of beasts that go on all 4, those are unclean unto you. Yep. Whosoever touches the carcass.
Somebody get to Isaiah 66 right quick. 17.
Isaiah 66?
Yep, 17. Keep going until 29 and then get that scripture.
And whatsoever goeth upon his paws among all manner of beasts.
Wait a minute. It said the paws.
What we talking about?
Every creature go.
And whatsoever goeth upon his paws.
That's cats, dogs, lions. Most High, come on, man. This ain't no Big Bang Theory fairy tale, man. This is real life.
And it makes sense.
And it makes sense. JK ain't no lion burgers. He ain't ate no cat burgers.
Yeah.
Why? Because it's in the scriptures. It's in our DNA pretty much. But Esau, these wicked ass things have influenced Jake. You know, Jake, he got to be witchcraft and shit. That was the witchcraft of in the beginning with the devil, man. You should not surely die. A damn lie, man. And look at our people in the worst condition they ever been in. Go ahead.
Jake did kill something like that, like a bear or some shit. He wouldn't eat the motherfucker. He just like, Jake was in a dangerous situation. He killed him. He just took his fur and made like a coat or something.
Who was that?
But he didn't eat him.
Slucky. Who was that? Samuel or David that broke the?
Oh, that was Samson.
And he had honeycomb
and the honeycomb in the lion.
And he ate the honeycomb.
See, he didn't eat the lion. He ate the honeycomb in the lion. That's the spirit.
Yeah,
so the Lord is telling you, like, hey, you just defeated that great beast, and you know he was weary. He's like, hey, I'm a little tired. I'm hungry.
Yep.
Lord, like, eat that honey right there, man.
Yeah.
So, hey.
That's how you know we got a cool, down to earth, well, up to earth, up to heaven power.
And whatsoever goeth upon his cause among all manner of beasts that go on all four, those are unclean unto you. Whosoever touches their carcass shall be unclean until the even. And he that beareth the carcass of them shall wash his clothes and be unclean until the even. They are unclean unto you.
Go ahead.
These, that's verse 29 right here. These also shall be unclean unto you.
Here it goes. These also shall be unclean to you. Most High just breaking it down like, hey, man, you know? Yeah, it's what it is, man. And I'm so thankful, man. We ain't out there eating that, man.
Among the creeping things that creep upon the earth, the weasel, and the mouse.
The mouse. What do Moab eat? He eat rats, man.
Rat donuts.
Yeah. The mouse, man.
They eat the baby mice. With no fucking hair.
Have Jake? Hey, Jack came from projects of roaches and rats. Have he ever cooked the rats and
have you
decided
ever
caught the rat and ate it, or cooked it or put it on the? Because that ain't in our nature, in our culture, man. So these laws are very simple. Jake is just being wicked, man. Go ahead.
And the mouse and the tortoise after his kind.
The tortoise, man, which is the turtle, right?
Turtle.
Go ahead.
And the ferret and the chameleon.
The chameleon.
Like
weasel. It's kind of like
a weasel badger type.
Yeah, badger. Yeah. It's kind of one of those rodents type of. Yeah. Go ahead.
And the chameleon and the lizard.
The lizard. Come on, man. We ain't never had no taste for no lizard, man. Go ahead.
And the snail.
And the snail.
You just mentioned that. It is fucking French faggots, man. Because the original the French was Jake, man. We ain't no bullshit like that. So you damn Edomites, when y'all got in there, that's what you serve. But you don't go in there and say, can I get locusts, number 5 on the menu, locusts? They'll never give you that, but they'll give you fucking snails and shit. They call it escargot.
Oh, monkey have paws, right? Am I mistaken, or?
Nah, I mean,
what's
they have palms.
But it's monkey isn't. It's not to eat either. So it's somewhere. I know it's somewhere in there.
Yeah.
You know.
Because when Solomon, when they brought back the apes
and all that
Barak mentions, did we get the damn apes and we eat them and shit? Hell no. They was like his pets and other shit. You know, just like when you get a dog, Jay get a dog. Do you eat fucking Sparky? No, you get them for the kids.
But Moab do.
Moab will eat them. Jay will get him to walk like, yeah, this Rex, he with me. Yeah. You know, he'll get a Rottweiler, a damn German Shepherd. We don't get them to eat them. We get them to be for use. Yeah. You know.
It says a righteous man regarded the life of his beast.
Yeah. Yep.
You know. Go ahead. Hey, a beast could save your life. Yeah.
That's dog. A dog is a man's best friend. It wasn't talking about Esau as man. Because Esau is not known as a man in the scriptures. No heathen is known as men. Yep. They're known as beasts. Even David said, they that die with no understanding is as the beasts that perish. And that's these heathens. They have no understanding. So they're like the beasts, man. The only men that's reigning on earth is the Israelites.
That's why we're showing you a difference between us and Moab and us and these other nations, especially Esau, man. Yeah. Most High said you are special people above all people on the planet Earth. Reason, look at how we eat, look at how we walk, talk. That's how you find out who's the special people of the earth. You tell your people, the other nations, nah, we don't eat. We don't need swine. We don't need a
Hey, it
mouse
didn't make
and all
them
that.
look stupid.
Make them
that's beautiful.
Whatever you want.
That's beautiful because they once made Jake feel bad, like nigga in the damn office. They got fucking pepperoni pizza. Like, man, you got any cheese? They looking at you like, you don't want the pepperoni? No, I want the cheese. I don't want that. Y'all can eat that crap, man. You clowns can have that. I want that cheese. You over there eating the cheese. You got 2 damn whole boxes of cheese just for you. Everybody looking at you like, this dude cool. He got 2 whole boxes of cheese and shit. Nobody else wanted that because everybody is a clown. We're separate from them. Yep. We don't eat what y'all eat, man. Yep. That's what the Lord wanted from the beginning. Like, don't do like what they do. Yep. You know, when you hear swine, you supposed to. Like, hell no, I'll take that goat over there, man. I'll take that. You know, that's why people supposed to say like, nah, you can have that swine. You can have that cat in the corner. We want that venison right there, man. You know?
Yeah, cat staring at you. Go ahead.
Yeah, the cat is running to you like he cool with you and shit. Go ahead.
And the snail and the mole.
And the mole.
And the mole.
Go ahead.
These are unclean to you among all that creep. Whosoever doth touch them, when they be dead, shall be unclean until the even.
Yep. So you know Moab ain't. These nations ain't following the Most High. The Most High is not their power. If they should follow these laws, but they're going to. Go ahead.
Hey, that's the spirit of Jake, because like you said, Jake living in these slums and these ghettoed homes with rats and shit. When they actually catch a rat in a trap, like Jake is very like, even the dude and shit like trying to get a shirt or some shit. Like, I ain't gonna touch this motherfucker. Get him out of here. Jake has got that spirit not to touch the creepy crawly things. Like, nah, fuck that. But then Moab, he'll live in the shit with the nigga and not get mad that they got a whole colony in their damn house, man. Jake be like moving shit like, fuck that, I want these motherfuckers out of here. Putting traps around. Jake don't like what we just mentioned, the mole, the fucking ferret, even the weasel. The weasel, that goes into the what is it? That ugly ass thing with the what's it called?
Yeah,
the possum. That motherfucker's in that category. Jake don't like them. They like, hey, get out of here. They screaming, throwing shit at it. You know. Like but Esau eat it though, man.
Yeah. Esau eat it. He eat roadkill.
Yeah, he'll eat it. Yeah.
Go ahead.
And upon whatsoever any of them, when they are dead, doth fall, it shall be unclean. Whether it be any vessel of wood, or raiment, or skin, or sack, whatsoever vessel it be, wherein any work is done, it must be put into water. And
that was the point though. Isaiah 66:17.
Isaiah 66:17.
We'll get back to it. Go ahead.
They that sanctify themselves and purify themselves.
Speak up a little bit, bro.
Oh, Salakia. They that sanctify themselves and purify themselves in the garden behind one tree.
Behind one tree. Go ahead.
In the midst, eating swine's flesh.
Go ahead.
And abomination, and the abomination, and the mouse shall be consumed together, saith the Lord.
So, hey, that's to let you know, the swine and the mouse, they're gonna be consumed for that, man. They're gonna be destroyed for that. Go ahead.
For I know their works and their thoughts, and it shall come that I will gather all nations and tongues, and they shall come and see my glory.
That was the point. But you see how low we could go if we're not with the Most High. These nations are base men. That's how low Jake can get if he lose himself with the Most High. Had to hurry up and grab us before we got that like that, man. Because you can get to that point, man. Even in these musical arenas like Hollywood, they doing abominable things, man. They might have, you might have Jake sleeping with a damn beast, man. Just to get a record deal. You know?
Yep.
Go ahead. And Most High gonna destroy that, man. That world, man. Of all these devils, man. Go ahead.
Right.
And I will set.
No, that was it on that. Go ahead.
Back in Leviticus 11:32. And upon whatsoever any of them, when they are dead, doth fall, it shall be unclean. Whether it be any vessel of wood, or raiment, or skin, or sack, whatsoever vessel it be, whether any work is done, it must be put into water, and it shall be unclean even to the even. So it shall be cleansed.
Yep.
And every earthen vessel whereunto into any of them falleth.
But I guess that was too much work for Jake in Moses' days.
Yes, so.
So they chose the other way. Go ahead.
Whatsoever is in it shall be unclean, even and ye shall break it.
Go ahead.
All meat which may be eaten, that on which such water cometh, shall be unclean, and all drink that may be drunken, and even every such vessel shall be unclean. And everything whereupon any part of their carcass falleth shall be unclean, whether it be oven or ranges or pots. They shall be broken down, for they are unclean, and shall be unclean unto you.
Now, when Yahweh Shai was on scene, he talks about how the Jews kept the ordinances of Moses about pots and cleaning this and washing of hands and all that. But it wasn't. The law wasn't evil itself. It was just the people that was upholding law wasn't upholding the law to be perfect. They was showing themselves like as if they were perfect. And they were doing abominable things and doing those same things that were against the law of Moses. Because he said, how can you keep the law of Moses and you yourself not keep the holy, whatever it was, keep
putting it on the people, ye yourself would lift it with one of your fingers. Man.
So we know that we under grace. We say we're going to keep the law to our best ability. We say that, these laws can make it perfect. But we're still rehearsing the righteous law, the righteous acts.
We're like the people that was really listening to the words of Yahweh Shai.
Yeah.
Like we ain't remember it said the Lord mentioned 2 men that went up to the temple to pray. Pharisees like, I fast 2 times a day. Yeah. I ain't like this publican, just telling madness. But then the dude was down there beating his chest like, I ain't good enough, Lord. I'm sinner, man. I need help. Yep. And the Lord said that man went down to his house justified more than the other guy.
Exactly.
Because he really knew he couldn't keep it all the way. He's like, Lord, I need help. And like you said, we rehearsing.
The woman that had 5 husbands, and I was trying to say, even the one that you're with, not your husband.
Yeah.
And they tried to stone her. And she said, he said that he that without sin cast the first stone.
Yeah, that was the woman at the well about the 5 husbands, which was the heathen.
Okay, kind.
But then the woman that was caught in adultery, I think, was Mary Magdalene.
Yeah.
And then he said he that was...
Okay, kind. Yep, Mary Magdalene.
That was our people. And then they were like, hey, one of y'all, if y'all without sin, y'all cast the first.
And then he says, woman, where's thy accusers? He said, I sin without, Lord. And then he said, well, he said, sin no more after that.
Yeah.
He said, yep, okay, then I will not accuse you.
Neither do I condemn you.
Yeah, I condemn you, but sin no more.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, it ain't like we under grace now, we can do whatever we want to. Eat whatever we want to. Why would the Most High do that? Oh, you can eat swine now after all this time. Even after the sons of Maccabee sons. All that righteous bloodshed, now you can eat swine all of a sudden.
Hey, didn't the Lord say that? He said to the wicked scribes and Pharisees, he said, you hypocrites.
Yep.
From the blood of righteous Abel to Zechariah that perished between the temple and the altar, that blood is going to be required of this generation, man. Because, like you said, all people that died not doing what the fucking heathen did, going with the heathen to keep our ways and our laws and our way of life, like, all that wasn't for nothing. The Lord's going to come back and require that blood in this time.
That was in the New Testament.
Yeah. He brought it back to their remembrance.
Yeah.
Like, hold on.
These laws are still alive, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So verse 36. Nevertheless, a fountain or pit wherein there is plenty of water shall be clean, but that which touches their carcass shall be unclean. And if any part of their carcass fall upon any sown seed, which is to be sown, it shall be clean. But if any water be put upon the seed, and any part of their carcass fall therein, it shall be unclean unto you. 39. And if any beast of which ye may eat die, he that touches the carcass thereof shall be unclean until the even. Verse 40. And he that eateth of the carcass of it shall wash his clothes.
What is that, Salaki? What is that thing that they call anachronism or something when you have talk to the dead or you sleep with the dead or it's see how attached you can get, in the base state. You could become trapped and get into these things, So the Most High said, don't even touch the carcass. Don't just, You got when you, especially this time with Moses' laws are here today, man. Would our people be crying out because their daughters are turning into whores? Well, a lot of them like it or don't mind. But what about those people that, hey, my daughter's a whore? Well, you want the laws of Moses to come back? Because that seemed what it's going to take for the 2/3. It seemed like, because they ain't doing no good no other way.
The Lord is going.
If there was death by 2 witnesses in the laws of Moses, our people would be crying out again to the Most High. Please take this off of us, Most High. Give us grace and mercy. Show us that you're not angry with us. See, they're not crying. When all these, when they get shot by the cops, they're not crying out to the Most High. They should be, because that's the Most High's sword. But they still ignorant and dumb to it. They should be, Most High, please. They cry to this devil right here, man. They don't want to listen to the prophets, yeah. And we're telling them why it's happening. See, this is what happened when you, and they think eating abomination is little. It's just pork. No, it's your concept of that beginning seed that's laid up in your mind to do that thing, to where it's going to trigger. Now that, look, it said the proverb should come to pass where it's going to be like daughter, so is the mother, and so is the daughter. Because you'll start to teach your sons and generation. Next thing you know, they all wild, man, like it is now.
Hey, and it's a spirit that comes with the swine, man. That's why Paul warned, like, right. You eating something that's unclean, it's been sacrificed unto other gods. Do you not know that those devils, those demons, they hop on you, and you become something worse? And a lot of the heathens use that swine for some wicked ass shit.
Yeah,
these heathens was fucking
blood.
Sacrificing children. They were sacrificing other goddamn people, man. You know? And that's wicked as hell. The blood on the altar, like, the Most High ain't with that, man. That's why when you eat that swine, there's a spirit, a demon that comes over you, like that nigga, a Boosie Badass. That nigga's a demon, man. And a lot of our people follow this clown. That's why he did it like it was nonchalant. He just flipped the Most High off like it was nothing. That's a demon on you for doing some shit like that. But like Jake would have been like, whoa, hold up. A lot of Jake was like, oh shit, you wrong for that.
See what swine does? Did that shit too. You see, but like you said, the spirits are in animals. Like Most High said, who knows the spirit of the beast that go down to the earth, man? So it's certain things. Like a lion, he got pride, he got courage. You can learn from that. He's called the king of the jungle. Some men ain't even called king on the earth. Many men. Right. But the lion is a king in his jungle. He's, you know, even the beast. You know? So, because of his spirit, the lion spirit. Go ahead.
Oh, and another thing, Salaki. When the Lord cast off Legion off of the man that was chained up and nobody can bound him, it said the demons asked the Lord, let us go into the swine, feed him. And it said the pigs had enough sense to fucking go kill themselves. They didn't want the demons on them. And how many was drowned in there? I think it was like 2,000. So the demons go to the fucking unclean foods, man. Our stupid ass people eating that swine. Do you know that the demons went into the swine in the scriptures when the Lord cast the demons off of the man, known as Legion? And you gonna eat the mess? And the Most High is not dealing with you. He gonna destroy you.